All right. Good evening.
It is time. Strap yourself in because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go. I made a lot of changes in my life.
Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching us from. Welcome to the Mentors Show. How has been our day? How has been our day? Yeah, it's the Mentors Show. We are live on my Facebook, Olushola Ajide. We are live on Twitch. We are live on Periscope and on our YouTube channel. We are live on our YouTube channel. So, how has our day been? Uh, for me, it's been quite an interesting day. I had a session of having an interview with my boss, my senior pastor, reviewing his book on prayer today, on the book which he just produced, he just published. I'm trying to interview him regarding how that book could help transform people's lives. So it's been, and also other things. I attended a conference, online conference, based on the work we do for those who are unemployed, the Christian Against Poverty Scotland Revive Day. So it's been quite a packed, a quite busy day. So for you watching us, joining us tonight, how has your own day been? Wherever you are joining us from, I am again your host on this show, the Mentor Show, Dr. Olushola Ajide. And don't forget, on this show, our aim and motive and intention is to inspire you, is to help you reinvent yourself, is to help you make impact in your community, in your country, and on your continent. And that's why we bring guests on this show who themselves are transformational agents. We bring guests on this show who themselves have experiences that could bring, that could inspire you, that could help you pivot. You can learn from their own experiences to be able to pivot to the next level. Everyone needs to go to the next level. There's nobody that can say that, oh, they've gone to the max they can extend, or they can go. We all need that need or desire, as it were, to move to the next level. And that's what the Mentor Show is all about. So tonight, we're looking forward to have a wonderful time. We are looking forward to have a great time tonight, as usual, to have a great time. So we are here. Now, while we wait for our guests tonight, I think maybe I just talk about some things that would be beneficial to you or to you watching that will be joining us live on this show, or to our guests, or to people that will be watching a replay of this particular episode. I would like to, share some things that were passed on to us just last Friday by our pastor in the UK of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, talking about those things that could help you survive during this time of coronavirus. So things that could help you, as it were, survive during this period. So how can you survive during this period? And I'll just run with you. He mentioned 8 things, and I'll just go through those 8 things which was shared with us by our senior pastor. And I think it blessed me, and I think sharing it with you, it will definitely be a blessing. It will definitely be a blessing. Because at this time, these are trying times, and you need to know strategies of how to cope during this time. And the first thing he mentioned about how to cope during this time, how to survive during this time, is prayer. That's the first thing he mentioned, that you need prayer this time more than ever before, because of the seemingly very precarious times we find ourselves in, with the advent of coronavirus and all other issues that come with it, all the challenges, family challenges, employment challenges, and all the pertaining things, that you need prayer. That prayer is very, very important for you to survive during this time. Then the second thing he mentioned, which he said is critical for you to survive this time, he says read. You need to read. You need to read. Reading will help you during this time to be able to widen and broaden, as it were, your horizon. So he mentioned the issue of reading. And don't forget, even on this show, which is a show that helps to inspire you to reinvent yourself. For you to reinvent yourself, you need to see something bigger. You need to see something. You need to have a change of perspective, if you like to use that terminology. A change of perspective. And how do we get change in our perspective? Is when we read other people's stories, or when we read books written by other people. We see life from a different lens that we have on. We see life from the perspective of other people. So it's important that you, as a person, begin to read. How do you make impact? How do you reinvent yourself? Is by reading. Reading things, and reading from people that could seemingly, by their own experiences, teach you some things, make you see from their own perspectives, and that could pivot you, that you can use as a means of leveraging on what they've said or what they've written to move to the next level in life. So that's the second point he mentioned, that to survive during this time, you need to read. The third thing which he mentioned is having a clear vision, a good vision, painting a picture for your life. Even though the way I'm adapting that, making a tweak on that to personal lives, that for you to survive during this time, you need to have a vision, paint a picture of what you see yourself, or where you see yourself. It's very important. Having a vision, I'm a Christian, and the Bible makes us to understand that without vision, the people perish. So when there is no vision, jeopardy is inevitable. So having a vision is critical for you to survive during this particular period. What vision can you see of yourself in 20? Now today is the 1st of December, to the 1st of December 2020. So very soon we'll be in 2021. What are your vision for 2021? Maybe one of these days we'll be able to look at, unpack some of how to survive, in 2021. So the third thing, paint a clear picture for your life, a clear picture for your future. What vision do you have? What image can you see of yourself in 2021 going forward? Is important. The fourth thing which he mentioned with us, for us to how to survive going forward, is understanding people. Understand people. Your success as a person cannot be would be limited if you don't understand people. You need to understand, even if you're an employees in a place, you need to understand your boss, you need to understand your colleagues. Understanding people would help you survive, would help you to pivot, as it were, to the next level. So understanding people is and that's very, very important, because no man is an island. So it is often said that if you want to change your life, or you want to gain something, or you want to go attain a new height, it is often said that you need a minimum of 4 or 5 people who would help you bring about that change. Somebody that you know. And a good story comes to mind, in the Bible, of a sick man, a man that was sick, that 4 of his friends took the responsibility of bringing him to Jesus. So that's a very good story that comes to mind about understanding people. That just to buttress the point that you need to understand people, because you need people to move to the next level. You need people to move to the next level. You need good counsel. You need people that will critique you. You need people that would tell you to your face that what you have done is not acceptable. You need people to tell you that you need to change. Oftentimes, we don't we don't like the truth, but those people who tell you the truth, you need them in your life for you to be able to move to the next level, for you to be able to change. A lot of people often say, "Oh, that's who I am, I cannot change." No, you need people to tell you the truth, to tell you face head on, to tell you this thing you've done is wrong. Without those kind of people, you will not be able to move on and understand that those people, they don't hate you. They have your interest at heart. They want you to change. They want the best for you. So that's the fourth thing I've recounted. I've given us 4 things now for you to survive moving on as we go even into 2020. 1, prayer is important. Reading is important. Number 2. Number 3, paint a picture. Have a picture or a vision for the future. Number 4, understand people and know the part that, when you understand people, know that the part they play in your life to help you to pivot to the next level, in life. And like we said, even on this show, part of understanding people also is, in your own small quota, invest in people. Remember our show last week, our guest tells us an example of somebody that he was able to invest in, spend time with, and that person continued to now begin to produce, services and products and things that shaped a nation, the nation called Nigeria. So it's important that you also think of how to invest in people. And to be honest with you, part of what this show also is on is trying to invest in all of us. Our guests that we bring on this show, they've been, they come to invest in us. They come to inspire us, for us to become better persons, if you like. To help to make us to become people of worth, if you like to use that terminology. Number 5. I think even I handled another 4, but it's also a good point on its own. Number 5, get ready for criticisms. Get ready for criticism. So it's due a point on its own. Get ready for criticism, because people will criticize you, and you must be able to know why you're doing what you're doing, and to be able to move on and be the best in life. All right. So number 6, he said, pray for courage. Everyone in life that want to move, or want to pivot, or want to move to the next level, you need courage to make that jump, that leap, as it were, to the next level. So praying for courage is number 6 of the point of how to survive in this challenging time. Praying for courage to perhaps maybe change the line of your career, courage to change some things that you don't like about yourself. So we all need courage to pivot to the next level, to change, to move to new sphere of life. Number 7, he said, which I think is very important, understand technology. Each one of us need to understand the place of technology during this time. We need to understand the place of technology, and what and how technology is crucial and critical for us to move to the next level. I was listening. If you are not conversant with this name, Mr. Kunle Shorian, you check him up online. And I listened to one of his talk the other day, talking about the world is now borderless. There's no more restriction, and that's more of the reason is typified by even this our mentor show. That this mentor show run here from the UK, we touch people. We've had people attend this show from India, from Singapore, from Nigeria, from Ghana, from South Africa, from Zimbabwe, from all across, like that. We've had people come on the show from these various locations, from America, from the United States of America. So even though our guest, we've not seen him tonight, perhaps there will be there are some challenges that why he's not able to join us. So the understanding technology is very important for you to survive in this new world where we find ourselves in. Quite a lot of people work their offices, they work remotely. So everything is being delivered through technology. Your KPIs are being measured through technology. So understanding technology is very important, very critical for you to succeed in this new world, as it were, that we find ourselves in. Understand technology is very, very important. And the last point here, which you mentioned about, is the issue of humility. Humility is critical for you to attain any height in life. Humility is very important, that for us also, as we continue to live our lives, we need to be humble. It's very important, very, very important to survive. Even in 2021, you need to be humble, because the people that God will send to your life to help you might not be people or seemingly people that they might be younger than you, they might be older than you, There might be people that you seemingly think you have more things than them. So we need humility. We need humility to be able uh, to pivot to the next level. And you know, again, that is a point also that comes to mind, that the Bible makes us to understand that a person who humbles himself or herself is the one that God would elevate. So humility is very important. Humility is key, is very, very important. Humility is very important. So I think I would add and I'll add one more to it. Number 9, he didn't have it, but I think I'll add that to this. Take advantage of all that is free. There are many things that are free on the internet. He mentioned that, but not as a point, but I think it's good on a point on his own. Take advantage of the things out there that are free. There are free courses out there that could help you pivot yourself, that you gain knowledge, you gain new perspective, you gain new insight. So there are free things out there that you could use, free courses. YouTube is there. There are other institutions and universities who are offering free courses during this time. Take advantage of them. You know, it is very important that for you to there's a man of God, as Dr. Mensa Otabil mentioned, that wisdom is the cap. So when you is a cap, based, what that means is that it's when you are not able to move to the next level, it means you don't have a particular knowledge or you don't have a particular skill. So you need wisdom to be able to remove that barrier, as it were, that ceiling, to go to the next level. So for you to pivot in any field, in family life, in career, in personal development, in your health, in your impact, in your social activism, in your civic responsibilities, in your community, in your nation, and on the continent, you need to know that you need new knowledge, if you like, if I use that word. You need new knowledge to be able to move to the next level. So it's very, very important. You need new knowledge to move to the next level. You and I need new knowledge. So look at it now. You need new skills. You need new skills, new know-how, technicality, as it were, to be able to move to the next level. And when you look at it, also pretty much that for quite a lot of people during this time have lost their employment because of the impact of COVID. And for such people, I think these points which I've mentioned will be critical. This last one, I think number 9, is critical of taking advantage of everything that is available on the internet, and even offered by universities and things, to remodel themselves, to reform or refashion themselves, retooling themselves, reskilling themselves into different things that they've been used to doing before COVID, or and now. So I think these points are very important. It's unfortunate tonight our guest Kiran Delight is not able to join us, so we would hope to still have him any other time when he's more disposed to be with us. So I've mentioned 9 things that are important even for you going into 2021 to be able to survive. You need prayer, you need to read. Number 3, you need to paint a picture, have a picture of where you see yourself. Number 4, understand people. People are critical for your success. Number 5, get ready for criticisms. Number 6, pray for courage. Number 7, understand technology. Get to know and learn new technology. Number 8, humility. And number 9, take advantage of all that is out there that is free on YouTube and other platforms. So spend your time to get this knowledge, as it were. So it's, I think this is very important, which I've shared with us today. So for if you're watching this as a replay, take time to use these skills and these pointers to be able to have a successful, 2021. I remember this morning when we're looking at, for those who use the daily devotional of the Redeemed Christian Church of God written by Pastor E. Adeboye, he was talking about planning for 2021 in today's morning devotional, and he was raising the point that if he comes and asks you now to show him what are your plans for from now till December 2021, you see, it got me to also think, even though I have plans in some areas, but in other areas. So you need to sit down and draw a plan of how you want your life to be this time next year, and also put to paper a plan of how would I achieve that, how would I achieve XYZ, whatever you've planned that you want to attain next year, how will you achieve it? How? You need to put plan to paper, strategize, steps by step, bullet point of what you're going to do that would help you to pivot, that will help you to be a better person come 1st of December 2021. So I hope these pointers have been helpful to you, as they've blessed me, and I'm still thinking on them and seeing how to maximize them and utilize them because everybody needs to grow. That's the fact. Everybody needs to grow. I need to grow, you need to grow. And for us to attain that growth, these 9 points we've raised are critical for your success and for my own success. Well, it's 30 minutes, 7:30. Our guest, we didn't see him tonight. So I think we'll just call it a day. We hope to see you on Friday. Now, on Friday, we have a wonderful guest. On Friday is going to be wonderful. We have our guest, Emmanuel Smith. You know him. He was on The Voice UK. Emmanuel Smith was on The Voice UK and one of the high flyer contenders. Emmanuel Smith, who is from Ghana, will be with us on Friday. At the same time, don't forget, at 7 p.m. GMT, which is 8 p.m. West African time, and which is 2 p.m. EDT, and that is 9 p.m. South Africa time. So you don't want to miss Friday. Invite your family and friends. Tell them Emmanuel Smith will be with us on the Mentor Show, and come and learn how to inspire yourself, how to reinvent yourself, and let's learn from his own experience of how he's able to pivot and move to what he's doing today, influencing even the music industry with his own giftings and talents. So thank you very much. It's been a privilege sharing with us today this great point of what to do to survive in 2021. So I'll see you on Friday. I remain your host, Dr. Olushola Ajide, signing out. See you on Friday. Bye.